Well, hello there. I'm Pete LaFrance, the old Growler. Welcome to Meeting Expectations. What we do here is we take a look at a can or a bottle of beer. Sometimes a spirit wine might drop by. Of course, we're all friends in fermentation. And we take a look at the label. We read it thoroughly. We check out the artwork, see what they're trying to sell us, crack it open, and see if it meets expectations. All right, what have we got here today? Went down to the beer barrel and picked up. Okay, brewed by Evil Twin Brewing, Queens, New York. Distributed by 12%, Limited Liability Corporation, Mount Vernon, New York. The Surgeon General's warning that I shouldn't operate machinery, drive a car, or be a pregnant woman. I don't have to worry about any of that. Okay, To the Milky Way and Back, number 9. $11.99. 1 pint, 7% alcohol by volume. A Milkshake IPA. Milkshake IPA with blueberry, Matcha, Marcona Almond, vanilla, and milk sugar. Keep refrigerated and drink fresh. Milk sugar rather than lactose. That's kind of interesting. All right, let's go through the ingredients again. Well, a milkshake IPA. I'm having a tough time wrapping my mind around that. Blueberry, Matcha, M-A-T-C-H-A. I'm going to have to look that up. Marcona Almond. Well, I'm going to hope that that's a regular almond type flavor. Vanilla and lactose. Okay. Ah, boy, if they were talking about a stout, I'd understand it. But an IPA? So what they're doing is, take a look at it's a very ethereal looking label there. I see the almond there and kind of the stars and good stuff like that. But I'm at a loss. I'm truly at a loss. So we're both going to be experimenting with this one. I have no idea what to expect, so whether it can meet expectations or not. Okay, I'm expecting an interesting beer. Give it right there. That's it. Goodbye. Good night. Okay, let's crack it open and see if it meets that expectation. You'll notice we always use the same style of glassware for all of our beer tastings, so that's because we don't want any beer to get a leg up as far as clarity or appreciating aromatics. Well now, darlings, that looks like a pink beer. That is some of the thickest beer I've ever poured. And not be dark colored or black colored or brown colored. The head is falling apart pretty quick there, kids. All right, that's unusual. Well, all beers should be served at the correct temperature. This says it's an IPA. Ales should be served at around 55 degrees Fahrenheit, 50 to 55 degrees Fahrenheit, and lagers say 37 to 47 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, I've got my trusty Thermopen here. This is what they call their lollipop. Let's stick it in here. There is a link in the description box below if you want to know more about it. It registers at 48 degrees Fahrenheit, so that is a little bit warm for a lager, but it is just a little bit chilly for an ale. So we'll have to give some of the flavors a little bit of time to develop, hopefully. The head is falling totally off of this thing. I don't know. The carbonation the bubbles are coming up. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the bubbles are coming up. But it hadn't held its head at all. And I'm imagining it's because of the fruits and stuff, and perhaps the almond with the oils. All right, well, most people do beer tastings. What they do is they take a look, they sniff, they sip, and then they let you know what they think. Well, what I do is I take a look, I sip first, and then sniff. I'll let Master Sommelier Fred Dex explain it all to you. He does it a lot better than I do. All right, well, wish me luck. Cheers. You notice I took I took 2 sips, and it's a good thing I did, because my taste buds were not paying any attention to what I was talking about. They were just lazing around. All of a sudden you get hit with this cold stuff, and I guarantee you flavors that they've never tasted before. And so I had to give them a second chance. They asked for it, and they're demanding a third. So hold on. That's a creamy beer, all right. I can find no malt at all. Virgin, it verges on hibiscus. Very florist shop flavor. But then again, there's either some tangerine or orange that hangs out and stays around, and stays around, and stays around. Well, as far as an IPA, there's no way that this is an IPA. Creamy, a milkshake? Yes, I will give it that. The blueberry and the rest of the good stuff, vanilla, almond, I'm not picking up any of that. And for $11.99, that's a little disappointing, to say the least. Well, did the Milky Way and back. From Evil Twin Brewing Company here in New York City meet expectations. As far as a whack beer? All right, it did. If you like these types of programs, please don't hesitate to click on the subscribe button and the bell. That way you won't miss any of our presentations. A thumbs up is great. A comment would be even more appreciated. I'm the Old Growler, hoping all of your beers meet expectations.